Hello, Franz. This is David. It's good to see you in Germany. I have a opportunity to be here in Damiansville, Illinois, which is where our mutual ancestor came to live. Now, he actually settled land farther away from me, but this is the land that my father owned and my grandfather owned. So my grandfather's grandfather was the son of Bernard Heimann, who came from Germany, and my grandfather would have been on this land. He would have farmed it. My dad actually owned it. There was another family that owned this shed and a house that was right here, and we bought it from them. But it's very close to where my grandfather had his land. And as you look out, you can see we've already started planting the wheat. My uncle farms this land. He planted the wheat. We've harvested the corn for this year. Way out here, in that woodland out there, that's where my aunt and uncle own the land. If you look over here, this is where a highway goes by. In Germany, we call that the Autobahn. So the Autobahn is right there next to our land. And you can see around the roads. So good farmland, very flat land. We'll pull you around here again and show you. Off in the distance, there's a number of white houses. Those are greenhouses for a nursery where they grow plants that are sold. There is an owner that owns those, and actually most of the people who work those greenhouses are Mexican immigrants who've come here to work this land. Now that many of the German immigrants are starting to move on, many Mexican immigrants come and work the land as well. So this is our farm. Hello again. Now we are at the gates of Damiansville. As you can see, this is the sign for Damiansville. If you look over here, you're going to see the road to Damiansville, and that's it. There's one road. That's all there is. Very small town in the United States, Damiansville. So now we're driving into Damiansville. To the right here we have the tavern, the beer garden, yeah. Everyone's gathered. Today is a holiday in the United States. To the left here we have the only stores that are in Damiansville. They used to have the grocery store, but the grocery store has closed down. And here is the church, dedicated to Saint Damian, and that's why it's called Damiansville. We'll keep driving through the town. There's the other tavern there. We passed it up. So these are the doors to St. Damian's Church. We can see that the church was started in 1877. They have a couple different saints there, St. Cosmos and St. Damian there. This is the inside of the church in Damiansville, and it's been restored several times, so it's not the original, but of the Heimann family was married and baptized. Something very interesting here is if you look all of the windows have German inscriptions. They were originally commemorating German families and German individuals. This is the window for Saint Henricus and Henricus. And as we see here, the window is in a Heimann family name for Maria. So here we are in the cemetery in Damiansville, and as you can see, the names are Heimann and Heimann. These were not, these should be the grandchildren of Bernard Heinrichus Heimann, who came from Germany. And if you look through the cemetery, there's more names of Heimann throughout. It's a very, very important place for the Heimann family. And the cemetery, as you look around it, is just filled with graves of German immigrants to America. And I know in Germany, when I was in Großfüllen, that the graves are often only kept for 50 years or 75 years or so. Here we have graves dating back to 1860, and those graves are from the immigrants who came from Germany. We haven't been able to find Bernard Heinrichus Heimann's grave yet, but we'll look for it. But as you can see, this is filled with the Heimann family. So here we can see another Heimann. This is Frank Heumann, who was my grandfather, and Minnie Heimann, who was my grandmother. You can see them there. So that's it. That's Damiansville. We're glad to share it with you and look forward to hearing from you and seeing from you soon. So long. Take care.